far we've come in just the last 10 years is astounding. I mean, 10 years ago, we could not get married legally in the state.
When my wife and I got married, originally, it wasn't legal. There was always a lot of fear because our marriage wasn't recognized.
As a gay Asian man born and raised in Georgia, I don't think it was always the easiest experience.
I remember being terrified of holding my then girlfriend, now spouse's hand while we walked down the street. You know, we kind of had this thing of like, are we gonna hold hands or not gonna hold hands?
Growing up and being ashamed of being gay. Coming from a very religious family that is from the rural parts of Georgia, I was always scared of just being my open self.
Over the last several decades, LGBTQ people here in the South and in Georgia have been accepted like never before.
Whether it's in their workplace, whether it's in their community, whether it's in government, I think folks are recognizing that, you know, we're just another aspect of the human experience and that we have more in common than not.
We have an out gay person running for statewide office in Georgia. I mean, it's an incredible testimony to the strength of Georgians, to our ability to begin to move forward and to think more progressively.
My son was about 3 or 4. I asked him what he wanted to do for his birthday, and he said he wanted to go to the Gold Dome. When Matthew joined, we would go visit him and we'd go see his office and see the pride flags, and it was really a special time for us.
I think having an advocate like Matthew, someone who's been fighting to ban conversion therapy, to protect trans youth, even over at City Hall, Matthew works a lot on youth and mental health. Having someone at the state level is so important.
For me, being able to see myself reflected in other elected officials, or being able to stand for public office and say proudly that I'm a gay black man and I want to work on issues that are impacting our community as a whole, I think doesn't just do things good for the LGBTQ community, but for everybody.
I'm incredibly proud of Georgia voters to entrust LGBTQ leaders and help us make progress. I think we're tired of the extremism, we're tired of the fear-mongering, pitting one community against the other, especially with the understanding that the challenges that we face impact all of us.
My hopes for the future of our community is really being able to enjoy who we are and live openly and authentically.
The legislature, Matthew, has demonstrated to be brilliant, fierce, a person of character and integrity, someone who understands the process and is willing and has the capacity to navigate the challenging political environment that we're in.
Pride is a time of celebration, but it's also a protest. And so while we celebrate where we are today and celebrate each other, we also have to recommit ourselves to the fight. Particularly in Georgia, we have so much farther to go. I'm Matthew Wilson. I'm running to be Georgia's next insurance commissioner. Go to MatthewForGeorgia.com to learn more.